Am I good to go? All right. Oop. Okay. Okay, Sonic CD. This is the original version, not the 2011 remake. And let's go 3, 2, 1, and start. Alright. So, unlike the other classic Sonic games where you see spin dash a lot, instead you're going to be seeing peel out a lot. So the way peel out works, instead of having to charge it up by pressing lots of buttons, you just press it once, sit there for half a second, and then he goes. Now, Sonic CD, the level design is not really based for speed very much, it's based for exploration. So what you're going to be seeing a lot for me to go fast is I'm going to be picking up speed shoes and then using that to blast through the level. Dang. That was a bad position for that enemy. That's fine. It doesn't cost too much time. So Palm Tree Panic is pretty simplistic. It's going to be a lot of, I pick up speed shoes, go through the level, blast through it pretty quickly. So you're going to be seeing a lot of just general what the platforming looks like. This next level is a pretty decent barometer. If I can get this under 18 seconds, I'm playing very well. If I get it over 18 seconds, I'm playing absolutely terrible, and there's no in between at all. And alright, I'm going to be over 18 seconds. This is going to be a fun run. Where am I? Okay, this is interesting. Alright, I know where I am now. It's all good. All good. Small. Oh, yeah, alright. Alright, that was a good ending. Except I kind of ran out of speed shoes at the end. I just got lost at the start. The idea was to bounce off the speed shoes and stay on the top route. It didn't happen. So what you're going to be seeing after Palm Tree Panic, next level's pretty simple. It is a trick that was found just recently. It's called moving peel out. And so what that's going to do is I'm going to be in the charging state for the peel out but still moving. And that doesn't sound very interesting, but it is, because the game gives you completely different properties when you're charging the peel out, because it doesn't expect you to be moving. One of those properties is you do not interact with walls at all. You just do not touch walls, which is just as broken as it sounds, but also quite not as broken as it sounds. That was just a quick setup to get straight into the tube there. Because you still get stopped by edges, because you're not supposed to be able to peel out on an edge, and you also get stopped by objects. And it only works on walls that are completely vertical. But you'll see exactly how it works up here. If this goes correctly, this level will be completed in about 5 seconds, even though it'll actually take about 16. Alright, here we go. 10. That is really bad. Okay. Oh, very good save. That was an elite save. All right. So what happened there was, so I got inside the wall with the moving peel out, and what I had to do was, I was trying to pause the game once I was on top of the spikes. I started a zip. I was trying to pause it on frames 4 and 7. I have a really consistent setup to save it if I pause on frame 5, and I got frame 6. So what I had to do was, I had to then hold left as soon as I hit the ground. The frame I hit the ground, I had to switch to holding left, so I would still have enough speed to activate the level wrap there, which I did. Very happy with that. Alright, and now you're going to see this game. There was one thing they forgot when they made this game, and that is ceilings. They did not put in ceilings. Alright, messed that one up. Get this one. Nope, we won't get that one. Alright, I'm going to have to kill this enemy here, otherwise I'm going to jump into him while I try and do this. And I still didn't jump. Alright. This is odd. And that's too late. There isn't very much space for, there we go, that I can actually stand on. Alright. Dang. Alright. I gotta get in there to get the speed shoes. Nope. Nope. Really? Wow. Yeah, this isn't the easiest level in the game, but isn't usually this tricky. Alright, here we go. More over the top. Oh, messed that one up. That's fine. And then through to the end. Okay, so Sonic CD had pretty innovative bosses. They're quite different to your typical Sonic bosses, and since this is the slot machine zone, they gave the slot machine boss for Collision Chaos. But the best way to play the slot machines... Oh! Messed that one up. That's fine. Do a moving peel out here. Is to not play at all. See ya. Okay, alright. That's fine. Alright, now Tidal Tempests are into the water level. So the other thing that Sonic CD has, obviously, is time travel. And time travel is actually useful in the run. So the way it works is you start in the present, in Act 1 and 2, and you can travel to the past and the future. And both of them have different level layouts. For most of the levels, you just want to stay in the present. But in a few, it is worth it to travel into one or the other. So here I pick up the future. So the way it works is I've got to just keep moving at high speed for 3 seconds. Do that, and I move into the future. And so in the present, there's a wall here, and I would have to go into the water and go around the wall, and etc., etc. But in the future, the wall's just gone, and I can do this. And that's supposed to be the only spin dash that I do in the run, but I already did one in Palm Tree Panic. So the spin dash in this game, it works the same as the peel out. You got to sit there and wait, but you have to wait for like a second instead of half a second. So you pretty much always want to use the peel out. But there was a box there, so you have to spin dash to break it. Alright, Tidal Tempest 2, this is a really tricky level. Pretty punishing as well. I'm going to try and do some specific setups at the start. I'm trying to like fall into a hole here. So instead of jumping or doing a peel out, which would be faster, just going to hold right and I should go straight through. Jump here. This should stop me. And hopefully I hit this spring and go into this hole. Beautiful. That's a good start. Okay. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, up we get. Do another moving peel out here. Alright, now I want to travel to the past here, but I can't get stopped by the fireballs, and that one just got me. So now I'm not going to travel to the past. That's fine. I'll just hit this switch. It's just a skip waiting for those to fall down, basically. So it's fine if I don't get that. It only saves like 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, Tidal Tempest 3. This is a really interesting boss. So the first phase of it is you have to hit him 4 times as the level's just like wrapping vertically over itself. And then you only have to hit him once after that. But he has like an armor defense of air bubbles. But I'm going to use the moving peel out trick to skip the first phase and just clip into the boss room that is only supposed to open after I complete the first phase. And because I didn't complete the first phase, the game does not really know how to handle what's going on, and those are not air bubbles, and a mess of garbage instead. Alright, so now I'm gonna... Right, nah, dang, messed up the setup to get the 1 cycle. That should be good. Alright. 2 cycles, fine. So the idea is he's got a bunch of air bubbles, and you can't get to him because you keep picking up air bubbles. And so it gets easier and easier because he's got less and less air bubbles, because he keeps reconfiguring them back into a circle, so there's more space for you to get in there. Alright, Quartz Quadrant. This place is pretty much just about going fast. That's all this zone is about. I'm going to try and pause so the timer's on 38 or 40. 38, beautiful, so I can just roll and get nice speed here. That was a really nice jump. I don't want to time travel though, so... Oh, that was really not how I was supposed to do that, but it works. Okay, good. That was actually really solid in the end. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's fine though, it'll put me on the path that I want. The end here. Alright, cool. Quartz Quadrant 2 is much the same. I do not want to time travel, but I am going to be picking up posts. So what I want to do to get rid of the post is I want to be moving fast for like a second and a half, so it starts doing the flashing, so it's like it's about to time travel, but then stop so that it doesn't happen. Here, I need a lot. I need pretty much perfect speed at the start. See, oh no, jump over, that's fine. So now I want to stop so that I don't time travel. That's very close to actually doing the time travel. Okay. That's fine. Still got the speed shoes. That's fine getting hit there. I just need to peel out anyway, so that's all good. Quick roll there to break that without jumping. Okay. And so another like weird thing about Quartz Quadrant is it's got those like the ground isn't always just stationary. It's got those moving platforms going, and there's switches to move them left and right. And so sometimes based on whether you hit switches during the level, it'll be moving left or right. And that's also pretty much the theme for this boss. Dang. Just hit the wall there. That's a shame. So this boss, it's moving me to the left. Basically, I just have to keep running at the right side as much as I can. And that creates friction and pulls Eggman into the ground. So I just have to jump over these balls of friendship as he drops them, and then just keep going. The zone after this one, Wacky Workbench, is by far the most difficult and most annoying zone in the game. Wacky Workbench 1, there's a bunch of flashing, basically bumpers at the bottom of the level. So you hit them and it launches you really high up into the air. And basically the game wants you to always be on the bottom path to advance, but it keeps shifting you up to the top path, and it's awful. So this is another really punishing level if I don't do this one correctly. Whoa, those colors look odd. Anyway, should be alright. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm good. Never mind. All good. I got a bit worried. I was in the wrong position, but I just did a different jump, and it was still fine. Alright. Alright, good. Jump on this. Oh, I didn't jump there. Dang. Alright. So I'm going to do a moving peel out just as a backup strat here. Just so I can fall through this. Nope. Okay. Am I going to make that? No. Alright. Alright. Bounce on the shield. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been much, much worse. Yeah, so just messed up the jump off the platform that was bouncing off. So the platforms also bounce off the bottom of that flashing thing. Okay, so I want to do a time travel in this level. Not necessarily because it gives better level design to go through quickly, but because the collision of the walls ends up being different in the future. Alright. So just pulled back there, so in 2 spins I'll do the travel. So if I tried to enter these walls with a moving peel out in the present, the walls would simply reject me because of where the edges of the walls are. But in the future, it doesn't. And I can enter them. That's not where I want to be. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm pretty much freestyling from this point. Alright, that was pretty nice freestyle, actually. Oh, except that's not where I thought I was. Okay. Almost there. Please don't die. Alright, good. This is where I wanted to be. Alright, good. Yeah, I just went a bit too far in that first wall. That was a fine recovery. Wacky Workbench 3. There's not much to say about this level. Do another moving peel out and just get to the boss. Go pretty much under the level. This one, it only saves like a second, but it's still worth going for. And the boss here is really simple as well. That jump is the hardest one, just making that in. Okay. Yeah, this boss is simple. Like, it doesn't really matter how long it takes for you to hit him on hits 2 and 3. You've just got to wait for him to go up to the next level. That's all you got to do. In fact, you don't even need to hit him on hits 2 and 3. What am I talking about? But I do it anyway. Just hit him. Off he goes. You've just got to not fall down, basically. Which, it's very possible to fall down if you're bad. Okay, Stardust Speedway coming up next. Stardust Speedway 1, it's the only level where... Nice, got the outer speed. It's the only level where luck really plays a part in this run at all. So there are a bunch of path swappers in this level that sometimes work and sometimes don't. So what's supposed to happen is I get launched up a platform that then goes vertical, and I'm supposed to stick to the ground and keep moving forward, but there's a chance it will just launch me up into the air and waste a bunch of time. And this is the first one. Oh, I stayed on, and then I forgot to roll. So I got hit. That's fine there. And this is the second one. Stayed on both of them. Nice. Get the loop skip. Nah, just missed it. Pick up the invincibility just so I can run and bounce off this friend. Roll here. Finish. Alright, so that wasn't bad. Stardust Speedway 2, this has the same thing. The exact same thing can happen, but it's less likely that the bad thing happens here. And considering I got both of those right, this one should go right, hopefully. Just about keeping good speed in this level, basically. Alright. And I got the bad one in this level. Of course I did. That was not supposed to happen. And now I have a really bad speed. I think there's a booster here. Alright, good. 2. That's good. Make it good. Very good. Alright. So I got some bad luck there, but otherwise fine. Yep. Good path there. Good speed. Alright. So now Stardust Speedway 3. This is the Metal Sonic race. If I do this fast enough at the start, it essentially becomes an auto-scroller. You can't get him to finish the race any faster than 57 seconds, no matter how fast you go. He does have some rubber banding, but it only goes to a certain extent. So as long as I go fast enough at the start to activate his maximum rubber banding and stay with a decent enough lead, then it should be good. But there's always the chance that I do something wrong, and that isn't the case whatsoever. Because it isn't the easiest level. Okay. Yep. That's unlucky. I'm not quite dead. Oh, now I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, cool. Oh, I didn't charge the peel out for long enough, so it didn't release. Because I was too worried about him coming. That is an interesting way to die. I got unlucky though, the slope stopped me just cold instead of keeping my momentum, and that is a very unlucky thing to happen, and very rare as well. I see, that's what's supposed to happen. Alright. So this is the jump that really matters, and I messed that one up. Alright. Well, like, if you can keep good speed off that one, you'll keep a good lead on Metal. So now I'm only a little bit ahead, so he'll go a bit slower. So I'll probably lose a little bit of time, but not too much, and I should still win. It's alright, I'll still win. Don't worry. Because when Metal gets ahead of you, he takes out spikes as well, so it can actually make the level faster. So I only lost 2 seconds there, so that's not really a big deal whatsoever. Alright, into the last zone, Metallic Madness. Metallic Madness 1, this is a really finicky level. if I do things wrong, I could definitely die. If I time travel, which is possible if I'm not paying enough attention, I can lose over a minute because going into the past here is just dreadful. The layout of the past is awful. Nice. Okay, we're going the bottom path. That's fine. Do not... Thank you. Taking damage there was on purpose. Okay, I do not want to pick up that post. Get the speed shoes. And go, 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 go. Alright, wait here for a bit for this guy. Roll under. Alright. Was a good enough ending. I was supposed to go under the top path, but bottom path was fine. I only lost like a couple of seconds again. Alright, Metallic Madness 2. This used to be, before the moving peel out was found, the absolute worst level in the game. But now it's not so bad. So if you've ever played this game casually, this level is really interesting in that there's a laser that turns you into Tiny Sonic and you have to do a bunch of really weird platforming. And Tiny Sonic is not something that many people would know about because it's only in this game and it's a bit of a weird mechanic. But that platforming, it takes like 2 minutes and it's, yeah, really long. Obviously because you've been seeing me finish pretty much all these levels except for the bosses in 30 seconds or so. Oh, I have jumped way too early there. Oh god. I used... Hello? Peel out. I need to jump over that. I need to not fall down there. Alright. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a moving peel out right here and just go through this wall. And that skipped all the platforming I was talking about. Alright, so hopefully I can get this right here. I only want to wait for 2 of these, so I got to jump on it as soon as I can and then jump again. Nice. Very good. Alright, cool. So what you used to do was you used to just jump through a wall. There's a wall where at the absolute maximum of Sonic's jump height, there's just this tiny little gap, and you can fit through it by doing an absolute perfect jump, and it was the most awful thing in the run. It would still be faster to do it, but we don't do it anymore. Alright. That was a good start. Activate speed cap, hold back. Alright, good. So this is the last level. Supposed to use that swapper to get up around these spikes. Just take damage and go through it. Alright, manipulate these two to be together. Take them both out. And off we go. Final boss. So alright, the idea for this guy is I want to take damage and abuse the invincibility so that I can hit him as soon as I can. So for example, I'm going to jump right here, get my ring, and then hit him. I only have 1 ring. Okay. Okay, this is bad. Okay. Now I have no rings. This is not good. I wanted to get hit back to the left so the ring would fall back on top of me. Alright. So now I'm going to have to do this with no rings. The last 2 hits. Okay. I think I want to jump as soon as he moves, pretty much. Okay, good. So he's going to throw that last one at me. I want to be at the center of the screen because he's going to throw it from the furthest edge. So if I'm at the edge, ends up at a really bad spot and takes forever to fall down. 1, 2, 3. Alright, good. Alright. Nice. And done. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That's Sonic CD. Finish.
Yeah, good job, Werster, on that run. Next up, we have Tails Adventure, also with Werster, so stick around for that one.
TV AV immediately after powering it on. It goes immediately to TV tuner.
Alright.